Whether I'm in an excluded area, out on the power line trails, or if I'm in the apple orchard, or just out riding, or if we're just here in our own backyard coming to you guys like we always do, like when we did with our mud truck and stuff like that. The Outlaw Videos will always support the Barnyard Boggers, no matter what. The Outlaw Videos started back in 2008, actually. It was late 2008. We started out at the Good Times 4x4 event. Me and Bud14589, we went there and checked out some of the stuff that they had going on down there. Saw a blower come off the top of a rail down there. That was awesome. And right then and there I thought, you know, I could make some money doing this kind of stuff, because I seen Dave's Farm on YouTube making like $1,200 a month. And I figured, you know, I got hurt a few years ago. Actually, the anniversary just came up on the third part of this month. 10/3 of 07 is when I actually fell and hurt 5 vertebrae in my back. Went and got some MRIs done, had a lot of chiropractic stuff done, was looking into some surgery, went to a spine special surgeon. Been suffering with this for the last 4 years now. But they told me I had to live off the state and I'd never be able to work again as far as doing mechanics, drywall, metal studding, acoustical ceilings, the stuff I used to do before. They were paying me like $500 every 2 weeks when I first started this. But you guys know they don't pay everything at Workman's Comp. You know, they only give you your partial check. So I was making more money then, but you know, I can't just sit around at home, you know, and live off the state and live off all you good people out there. So I decided to make a business out of everything. I went into a little bit farther and started taping our motorsports around here, because I didn't want to take Dave's Farms thing. He was blowing up airbags and smashing up cars and stuff like that. And I figured I'd do my own thing, you know. Dave's Farm already had a couple of his sidekicks out there, copycats, you know, as far as Redneck Rickham. You know, that's the same stuff Dave was posting, or British Bloke. I mean, if I wanted to watch Dave's Farm, I would have just watched them anyways, you know. Dave's Farm, you know. I mean, Redneck Rickham and British Blokes just had like different views and stuff of it and stuff like that. There's other things out here that are going on. I mean, I had fun. I mean, I had a great time with the Barnyard Boggers videotaping them, guys. I mean, we even actually become part of the club and become, I mean, we got Barnyard Boggers and the Outlaw Videos on the front page. Was it last year, year before, when I had the mud truck out? So, you know, that was great. I worked with Mud Life magazine when I first started out videotaping the Barnyard Boggers. I seen their trucks at the Wallington bog&grod, and I said, man, I want to see some more of them. So as soon as I went home after the bog&grod, I went on YouTube and typed in Barnyard Boggers, and I really couldn't find anything. There was nothing. And then I Googled them, and I found their website, and I found a lot of photos and stuff like that. So I figured, you know what? I want to go out and try to get some more of these mud bogs, because I was really impressed of what these guys have done with cars and trucks and blowing up such fabulous rides, man. I mean, I've got to experience some of the best rides around New York State. And I'll tell you guys right now, I'll be the first one to say, the Barnyard Boggers and Friday 4x4s have the biggest monster mega 4x4 mud trucks that actually go in the mud and run in the mud right here in New York State. I mean, right here around the Rochester, New York area. And it was great, you know. So I pushed it a little bit more. I made a few phone calls and stuff like that. And I talked to some guys at Mud Life magazine and finally got them to do an article on them. And at the same time, Lloyd and Kerry McDonald were working with Matt Steele down at Yankee Lake Truck Night, and they were telling them about my videos and stuff like that. And if Matt wanted to see more of them, you know, to check out my videos and to see what they had to offer. You know, so it worked out great. The Outlaw Videos and the Barnyard Boggers actually combined together. And as you can see, you know, Mud Life magazine, that was awesome. I mean, you can't get in a better magazine right there than with Kingsling, right? And you got the Barnyard Boggers, man. There they go. I mean, it's like a front page thing. And the article says in there, it was done up by who? Amanda Rothfuss, which is Scott Rothfuss with a big Camaro. And the photos were by Amanda and myself. We did a lot of work to get a lot of work. This article you can find at Mud Life magazine, the whole article. Check them out. So anyways, they went a long ways. Then when Matt Steele came out, they got to be on part 9 of Trucks Gone Wild. So you guys can check that out on part 9. I think they even made some of part 10. But like I say, they have the biggest monster mega 4x4 mud trucks in New York State right here. And I mean, we got Danny Ferreira that we missed so bad this past year and getting videos of. Danny was just awesome. I mean, he did some crazy stuff, man. Again, I'm sorry to say that, you know, that everything must come to an end. I got another report from the doctor, and my back is deteriorating more than what it was in the first MRI I got done. So me running around these mud bogs, these last year and so, I had to hire out my niece, Sheena Gould, and my son Patrick Crawford Jr. You know, we paid them every time they went to an event. And when we first started this out, nobody paid us. I mean, we had to pay our way to get in every event. And when people started to recognize what we could do and stuff like that, they started letting us in for free and things like that. And we appreciate that very much. We appreciate all the events, Lake Alice Motorsports, Sweden Swampers, the bog&grod. You guys been awesome to us. There's just so many events that let us in for free. Spencer Speedways, you know, we went to Pog's Hole Hill Climb and stuff like that. I'm not saying we're getting away from videotaping the motorsports, because next year we're doing a whole other thing. We're going to get into some more quad racing. I mean, we went to see some quad racing. I've checked it out. And the way some of these guys land, some of them land and some of them don't. And the same thing with motocross. I mean, there is so much action out there, and there's so many of our local guys out here that have quads and that race motocross and stuff, that the Outlaw videos want to shy away from the mud a little bit and pass it on to the next person, as far as, you know, hopefully becoming a YouTube partner or something, you know, or supporting motorsports also, you know. Not to basically be a follower like Redneck Rickham or British Bloke, you know, in that thing. And that's the only thing I can really think of, because I don't see many people out there, you know, doing the same thing Pug's Life does. You know, he's got his own thing going on, so there's not many copycats in that way. But there was in Dave's Farm, you know. And I hate to see copycat things go on around here, but I will support some people on keeping up the mud around here in New York State, is what I'm saying. So if you guys need any links to the people that are videotaping the mud around here now, give me a personal message on YouTube. I'd be happy to link you to their videos. I also want to say I have tons of footage left over of mud, guys. The mud is not going to stop here at the Outlaw Videos. We're still going to be out doing quad racing and stuff like that. We're going to be getting into some outdoor wood stuff, where there's going to be a lot of woods with some the quads and stuff, the four-wheel drive. So don't miss out on that action. I have so much footage. You got to understand, when you're in an event for 5 hours and that's all you do is constantly videotape. I've been to so many events this year for mud. I have so much footage socked away. I have enough mud to last me probably the next 2 years, if it's properly posted. I'm not going to run super long videos because people don't like them super long videos. So I run the segments on the events and the way we do them, and then we'll still keep you up to date with what we're doing here still like that. And I think you're going to enjoy what we got to offer next year. We're hopefully going to be able to get around to some of Kelly O'Dell's events and the trucks he races with. That's 2,000 horsepower on up, these mud trucks, and they're mud rails, you know, and there's not really mud. They're like sand they drag in, but they call them mud drags. So it's going to be really nice to see these really high horsepower trucks out there blowing away, so you can compete for the fastest time next year. So hopefully we get into a little bit more of that also. So I wanted to let you all guys know ahead of time. There's going to be times that there's some of my footage that you guys are going to be seeing on TV. Seeing that I'm not going to be in touch with you guys all the time. I have production companies getting a hold of me all the time. So unfortunately, one video made it to the Speed channel that I had no knowledge of. And I got a call that somebody was really upset, you know, about why this made the Speed channel, and they weren't informed about it. So I did some investigating on it, and I wanted to let everybody know, because everybody thinks that I'm out selling this footage and stuff like that. We're not making tons of money. If you look in the links below, you'll see in the links you can click on our stats and see exactly what we make off this. I think Kerry McDonald makes just as much as we did, and I think you should buy your pizza at your meetings from now on.
First saved message. Hi Patrick, my name is Michaela. I'm calling from the Speed Channel Clip Show down the Stuff on Wheels. If you could please give me a call. I was forwarded an email in regards to a clip that you are concerned about saying we didn't license from you. I do have a signed contract, so I just wanted to talk to you. It's not from you, it's from another company. So if you could please give me a call at 562-607-4723. Thank you.
So I showed you the recording off of my phone that I recorded the other night. I just made a quick little clip of it. There's no names need to be mentioned on who was concerned about the video or anything like that. But all I have to say is no hard feelings. Crap happens, you know, we all make mistakes, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart, and the person that I'm talking to knows who it is. There's a couple people that I'm perturbed with that leaves comments on our videos or that thinks I'm doing things to them, but again, that's going to be left unmentionable because the Outlaw Videos is a bigger person, and we'll still be around. You know, there's so much more that we have to do and so much more we have to offer in motorsports in New York besides just mud. Again, like I said, mud isn't done. We have a lot of mud with the ATVs and stuff. I think you're going to really enjoy that. There's some hilarious guys that go out riding with us. I think you're going to enjoy it, and you'll know what I'm talking about once we get into it. And also, I mean, there's just so much super stuff that for motorsports have to offer in New York, just besides mud. But again, we have so much footage that I think we wrapped it up for now with the Outlaw Videos as far as mud goes, But I'd like to say hats off to the Barnyard Boggers. Good luck in 2012. I know there's going to be some awesome trucks out there. It was nice to meet Heath from Hannibal and that guy with the awesome freaking blazer out there. It looks like a spider blazer or something. That thing was great to see this year. I'm sure there's going to be some more trucks out next year. There's some trucks we didn't get on videotape this year. But again, like I said, if you contact me, send me a personal message on YouTube. I don't get back to all my comments. I'm sorry. I just get like 2,000 emails every freaking night, you know, and it's like, it's cool. I don't mind getting back to a lot of you guys, but like I say, if you send me a personal message, I definitely get back to all of them. It's just with over 700 videos and over 12,000 subscribers, it's hard to get back to every comment on all the videos. So you partners and a lot of you people that have a lot of videos out there, you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you get back to us, and we'll definitely let you know what's going on as far as mud in 2012 here in New York, as far as connections to get into the videos. Stay tuned for all our wild videos of what's going on and what's happening here in New York State.